first call.
Call Wettermark Keith, the name you know and trust.
Crime Stoppers with Greg Glover, Wednesdays on Channel 3.
We are coming up on the 20th anniversary, hard to believe, of the 9/11 attacks on our country, a day most of us will find in some way to remember, if not do something actively to commemorate that event. Susan Matthews is here this morning. She hopes that you'll spend part of your morning, at least, on 9/11 with her at the Tennessee River Park, because she's combining her love of country for her passion to help those who are born with cleft palates with her Run for Heroes 5K. Do I have that right?
Close. 5K Run for Love.
5K Run for Love. The reason I threw heroes in is that you're doing a play on words this year.
Yes. The heroes of the past run with the heroes of today.
So I think every time I talk to you, Susan, I'm aware of the fact that I talk too much. You have such a slow, calming countenance about you, and you're a woman who's full of grace. And you took what would have defeated an awful lot of people, your whole family did, through the love of your son and the journey he went through, to not only help him and help him show his beauty to the world, but you've now found a way to share that with other people. So I'm going to be quiet a minute and let you elaborate.
Well, Philip lived on this earth for 19 years. This will be our second 5K without him. And he was, and he is, our cleft hero. He went through 25 surgeries, and we made a promise to him that we would continue his dream. We wanted to work until the world is cleft free. We want to work until there are no more sold into slavery, because we understood that there's a link between children that are born with facial differences and human trafficking.
I did not realize that.
Yes, and when you say human trafficking, that's the big, human trafficking is the big umbrella, and then underneath it are like slave labor, organ trafficking, organ harvesting, and child labor and child soldiers and sex trafficking. So it really is, when surgeries are done to change their faces, it literally changes their future and their destiny.
You're using the word heroes in association with Philip, and when you stop and think about it, what an appropriate word, because he was 19, and did you hear her? He went through 25 surgeries. That took a lot of internal fortitude to say, okay, yes, I'll go through another one.
Absolutely, and he definitely was our inspiration. What Philip did was, when we took our teams of Love Without Reason into Africa or into India or even other parts of the U.S., when we would just go and promote the Love Without Reason, he would share with people his story, and he would inspire them. You know, that was his only intention. It was just to say, I could make it, and you can make it too, you know, even if it's one surgery or if it's not, you know, or if it's just the world telling you can't do something. You can do it. And he's our hero.
Well, so what you and your husband have done, and now your daughter too, is you've branched out, and you've been doing this in Chattanooga for a while, your Love Without Reason nonprofit, but you began to see needs in other parts of the world, India, where you had some connections already, and now Africa. So you are not letting COVID completely stop you. You're looking ahead. You have a mission trip coming up November and again in February.
Yes. You know, I was saying that even with COVID, children are born every day with clefts. Children are being sold into human trafficking every day. That the pandemic has not stopped that. So we have to find ways to help our children, and we have to find ways to transform their lives. And every step that we can take, every dollar you can donate, whatever it is that you can do it.
So I want to circle back for a minute on what's happening on September 11. So you decided to go ahead, and you thought it very appropriate to have the race take place that morning, but you are inviting some of our military to have an honor to play as well.
Yes, absolutely. We're so grateful for the Marine Corps, the Flag Corps. They're going to be able to come, post colors, the national anthem. I believe members of the Chattanooga Boys Choir are going to be there to sing for us, and it's just going to be a wonderful time. The Chattanooga Fire Department, Police Department, they're all members maybe there, and just a time to honor them and to just to commemorate, like you said, the special anniversary.
And you know, those of us who remember that period of our country brought us all together.
Yes.
We remember it quite well.
Yes.
And we were very proud of and determined to fight for the freedoms that we have in this country. And that's what you're doing now with these trips to India and Africa, is to bring that right to a better life to these people who otherwise might not have it.
Absolutely. Every step that we can take to honor them and to just to pour into their lives, to tell them that you're beautiful and you have value and you're not here by accident and you can do great things.
So you said people can even come to the River Park that morning and sign up. It's $25 for an entry.
Yes.
You can be a runner, and that's great. Win the race on the 5K. If you're like me and you want to crawl your way to the finish line, you can do that too, right?
Absolutely. Or you can be like me and just cheer.
And the website to go to, Susan?
Is www.5krunforlove.com.
Always nice to see you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
James, your car was pulling to the right, and you came to Budget Brake seeking alignment. What happened?
They fixed it for the best price in